Hi everyone, today I have an amazing guest. I have the amazing Anne-Marie. Hello!
Hey, hey!
And today we're going to do a get to know me tags. And let's just start. What's your full name?
My full name is Anne-Marie Rose Nicholson.
Oh, are you named after someone?
No, but my nan named me, so I'm gonna have to find out why.
Because I thought you were Danish or Swedish or something. I was like, okay, you're definitely Scandinavian.
How funny? Nah.
How old are you?
26.
Where are you from and where do you live now?
I'm from Essex and I live in London now.
Oh, so Tao is your favorite show?
Yeah.
I like that too. So if you could choose one drink to drink for the rest of your life, what would that be?
Like alcohol?
You can choose.
Alcoholic.
You can choose. I'll give you two categories.
Yeah,
one alcohol, one non-alcohol.
Okay, the alcohol one will have to be Baileys on ice.
Yeah, I saw that on Insta story yesterday.
And the other one would have to be water. Love water.
You can have all the Baileys you want.
That's so boring.
No, but it's good. So you're gonna survive. My one would be. I'm not a big fan of Baileys. So if it went out, that would be perfect. Because you would get all the Baileys you want. I would get all the whiskey sour I want. And then I would say water too, because I want to live. But if I just want to enjoy myself, it's gonna be a Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a good one. Plus about your new single, Heavy.
Well, this single I feel is speaking about in a relationship when you've just come out of the honeymoon period and it goes a bit deep and it's just like the next level, the next step of the relationship, but little things start to annoy you and it's all getting a bit different and it's just wondering how it got to that place, because you never really know how long it's going to be until it gets there, and everyone has different time scales of when it gets to that point, but when it gets there and the other person is annoying you and you're like, why are you doing that? You kind of have a talk with yourself and you're like, when did it get like that? Because I can't, like last week it was absolutely perfect. So I feel like a lot of people are going to have their different interpretations of it, but for me that's what it's about.
Is the song personal to you?
Yeah, every song is personal to me. I feel like I write a lot of my stuff, and the things that I don't write, I have to have a real connection with it, just because I feel like if I'm singing it on stage, I want to really feel it and show people that I believe in what I'm saying. So yeah, I have to make it personal.
Tell me, what's your favorite color?
My favourite colour is, I go through different phases. I think in general my favourite colour is turquoise, but I love purple and I love green. Because purple is a very creative colour and green is a very happy colour. So, when I listen to music I see a lot of colours in my head, which is why all of my artwork has a specific colour, because I feel and I see that colour when I hear my music. So yeah.
While we're talking about music, when did you fall in love with music?
From young. I can't even remember how young I was. I think the first show that I got into, I was 5 years old. So that's when I knew that I wanted to do music in some sort of way. I didn't know how or what, but I knew that I loved singing and I was going to try my hardest to do whatever it was to do with music. But yeah, I'd say probably about 4 or 5. That's young.
I feel like everyone, yeah, that's really young. But I feel like everyone has gone to that stage where they want to sing. Like I wanted to be an artist. I really wanted to have a one hit, just to be that one hit wonder.
Yeah.
But you wake up one day and you realize you can't sing, you can't write. So when did you realize that you can sing and it actually sounded like really good?
Yeah, that didn't come till later. I knew that when I was younger I could sing, but it was just a voice. And I feel like when you're in musical theatre you can just sing, because in those plays you become someone else and you don't really have to think about who you are. You just become someone else. So for me it didn't come till I was about 17 or 18 when I left college, and I just started listening to my voice a lot and taking a lot of time to sing in the evenings every day after college, and I was just singing all of the time, recording myself and filming myself singing and listening to it back. And I think it was then, and I started doing local talent competitions and people were giving me feedback, and I kind of just thought to myself, okay, maybe my voice is a little bit different to everyone else's, and I wanted to work on that and started writing my own stuff. And I think I was about, when I seriously got into it, I was about 18, 19, but that's quite late, I feel, for some people. But I was just into musical theatre, so this whole artist and writing music stuff was very new to me, but I love it.
You're really good at it.
Yay! Thank God for that.
Yeah. What I like about a Get to Know Me tag is that the questions are so random.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go from like a really good answer to such a random question.
Okay.
Like, what's your favorite animal? Do you have a favorite animal?
I love rabbits, but I really love dogs now. I've got really into dogs, and I never used to understand like the whole human dog thing until I went into a studio and my friend had a dog, and I just felt it running over me and I just fell in love, and I was like, oh, this is what it feels like. Yeah.
I like dogs, but I couldn't own a dog. I would like to own a cat.
Yeah, but they're just like
They're
too
so
independent.
smart.
Yeah.
That's why I would own a cat, because they're so smart.
They are smart.
Too smart. So how tall are you?
5'6".
So what's your favorite holiday place?
Whoa. I loved South Africa, and that was lucky because when I was touring with Rudimental, I got to stay there for a while. So, loved South Africa. I love Jamaica and Antigua. Just, I love everywhere. I really love culture and learning about other people's culture. So, yeah, I mean, there's so many places that are beautiful.
Your places sound so good, but I like that they have one thing in common. It's warm there.
Yes.
So
It's all about the sun. Yes.
Exactly. Tell me a fun fact about yourself.
I'm 3 times world karate champion.
Oh my god! Congratulations!
Thanks!
How was it touring with Rudimental and Ed Sheeran?
It was amazing. I think Rudimental really took me on board when I was at the start of everything. So I was learning so much about being an artist, and they're such great people, and their performance on stage is really amazing. So I feel like when I first joined them, I thought I was going to be like really good. I thought I was like, yeah, this is easy, I've done this all my life. And I got on stage and I just stood still and I was like, oh, tell me, baby. And I was so scared. And it was just such a different feeling to I've ever felt before. So with them, they taught me so much about how to interact with the crowd and people on stage as well. And just so much about even the tour life. And they introduced me to loads of new music that I've never heard before. So they taught me a lot. And obviously with Ed Sheeran, it was like the biggest crowds I've ever performed to as a solo artist. So, and he's just such a great human as well, that he just reminds me every day that you can just be who you are and you don't have to change. So he's a great person.
Do you have any funny Ed Sheeran stories?
I remember the first time that we hung out properly, and I told him that I didn't like spicy food.
Me neither.
Right, and he was like, well, I'm going to make fajitas, I'm not going to make them spicy. And then whilst he was cooking them, I was like, let me just see what you're putting in there. And he showed me the packet of spice. He was like, I'm just going to put this much in it, like the tiniest bit. And I was like, okay. And I was starving, and he got it out on the table, and I took a bite, and it was the hottest. He basically put all of the spice in. So then I ate nothing, and he sat there eating all of it.
Ed Sheeran, you're not loyal.
You're not loyal, baby. No, yeah.
Tell me, when will your debut album come?
That'll be next year. I just announced my headline tour for next year, so I'll be soon announcing when the album's coming. Cool. And I can't wait.
So when are you coming back to Oslo?
I'm gonna be performing at Rockefeller on the 8th of April.
Did you hear that? 8. april, Rockefeller neste år, ok?
And you know what? It's my birthday on the 7th of April. So that's going to be like my birthday show.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Bring balloons.
Yes.
Ta med
And
plakater.
cake.
So, okay, favorite cake.
Chocolate cake.
I feel like another person who I think would like chocolate cake is Sean Paul.
Yeah.
How I was working with Sean Paul.
He was amazing. He's really... I met him quite a few years before that when I was with Videoen in Jamaica, and he was so like down to earth. It was quite mad to think that he's done tunes with like Beyonce and he was like smashing tunes out, and he's just like, what's going on, you know? But yeah, it was amazing to see him again and be able to perform on stage with him. And yeah, he's such a lovely bloke. Such a lovely bloke.
Did you ever, when you were hanging out with him and stuff, did you ever just sing his songs to him and be like, just give me the light, or something like that?
Do you know what? It weren't about the songs. Every time I said his name, I couldn't say it any other way apart from Chiomaacom. So every time I say his name, it just comes out that way.
I bet he loved it.
Oh,
he
God.
seems so nice.
He is really nice.
He seems so nice.
Yeah.
But so, single or taken?
Single.
So what would be like your perfect date?
My perfect date would be something that's not awkward, and I don't know what that is. Maybe like, I don't know, being, oh god, I have no idea, but going for food scares me because like you have to talk.
To the cinema.
Yeah, cinema's good.
Cinema's good.
That is good, but then when can you, like you can't talk at all.
What
though.
about if you do bowling? Because then you have to bowl and then you can chit chat small.
Yes, that is the one. And I love bowling as well.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Do you have any celebrity crushes?
I used to really fancy John Mayer. Do you know him?
Yeah, I'm like,
No, you don't like him.
you don't know. It's like, he's been with everyone. You deserve better.
Yeah, true.
You definitely deserve better. That's why I'm like, no.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm over him now.
So, if you have 5 minutes to do your makeup, what do you do?
My eyebrows.
What do you use?
I
What do
see you
love?
look at my eyebrows there.
I was like, okay. I see you have really good eyebrows.
Yeah, I just use a pencil and then a brush. I used to really draw them on a lot, and then I kind of calmed down. I'm trying to make them look natural. But for me, it's just moisturising cream and eyebrows.
What's your favorite product?
It's got to be like some sort of lip, like moisturising thing, because I get dry lips and I hate it.
Do you have any products that you always buy, beauty products that you always have to refill? That's the holy grail.
I have a foundation that I always have to buy the same one because I think it's the best, and it's called, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Zelens,
Zelens.
Z-E-L-E-N-S, and it's amazing.
So you have a really cool style.
Thanks.
What's your like? Do you just pick something, or do you have like someone you look at? Do you have a style inspiration?
For me, it was always just wanting to look a little bit different from everyone else. Like even from young, I wanted to dress differently to everyone else. So I always went to like charity shops and thrift stores and stuff like that to try and get different clothes, like old clothes. I don't know. I always kind of dress for comfort as well. I don't really like wearing hardly anything, and I don't like. I'm all for girls just like getting their skin out because, you know, confidence is key. But for me, I just love wearing baggy stuff, like boys' clothes.
That's why I wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
Because I saw it.
Yeah.
Do you speak any languages? Any
No,
others than English?
I would love to. I always, whenever I go to another country to do a show, I try to learn a little bit, like just hello and thank you and stuff like that. Just because everyone learns English, and I feel rude. I just want to learn a bit of someone else's language. And
you should learn Norwegian because you basically have a Norwegian name, and then you can claim Norway also.
I know. I have tusen takk.
Did you? That was really good. So, do you have any bad habits?
Yeah, I bite my nails and I shake my legs a lot.
Then don't sit next to my sister.
No, I'll annoy her.
Yep. So, what's your favorite TV show?
You what, like Netflix or anything?
Yeah,
like that?
like anything. Like if you have time, what you sit down and watch.
I love to watch documentaries of any kind, so that'll be on Netflix and stuff like that. But I also love, like, I'm watching Ozark at the moment, which is on Netflix, and I love Homeland and I love Narcos. Just a lot of things.
Good.
And
So,
also you can watch that everywhere around the world.
yep.
So that's great when I'm travelling.
What are your plans for the rest of the year?
Well, I've just released this new song, so it will be a lot about that. And then the tour will be going on sale Friday. It's just all of Europe and the UK. So that will be going on sale, and then I might release another song by the end of the year, but I'm not sure. And maybe another song next year, and then the album, and then the tour. It's just a lot. Yeah, I feel like I've spent a lot of time in between songs, and now it's finally time to just let everything out, and I can't wait for that because I'm so impatient. I just want to get everything out. So
cool. So this was the Get to Know Me tag with Anne Marie. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out her social media, of course, and her songs and her tour, and then I'll see you at her concert next year. Okay, see you soon. Bye.